Strikers, they posted 98 for 4, and in the end it was very, very comfortable. Look at that, by 67 runs, because the Bulls could only reply with 31 all out and 9.5 overs. But Para, the only man there to get double figures. Yeah, look at this. The Bulls, they have now become the lowest team scorers in Team Abu Dhabi in terms of the T10. Look at that. All right, we better go silent because the presentation's ready now with Erin Holland.
Yes, good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 18 of the Abu Dhabi T10, powered by Sat Sport News. Tonight between the New York Strikers and the Delhi Bulls, live, of course, from our beautiful city of Abu Dhabi. Well, what a massive win it was for the New York Strikers. They were victorious by 67 runs today over the Delhi Bulls. On behalf of the tournament now, though, I would love to take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude for the continued support of the Department of Culture, Tourism Abu Dhabi, the Abu Dhabi Sports Council, the Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub, the Emirates Cricket Board, and of course T10 Global. We'd also love to thank our incredible sponsors. Please join me in thanking Sat Sport News, Vimal, Rario, Ali Bonde 2 and My Dubai. It's now my absolute pleasure to welcome our esteemed presentation party. From my left, please join me in welcoming Mr. Fujel Faroki and Mr. Saga Khanna on behalf of Sat Sport News. Mr. Fayaz Ali on behalf of the Delhi Bulls, and Mr. Momin Saqib on behalf of the New York Strikers. All right, let's hand out a few awards. Up first, it's the Magic Moment of the Match Award. It's for 1,000 dirhams, presented by Mr. Momin Saqib, and the award goes to Akil Hussain. He took 3 for 7 today at an economy of just 3.5. Most importantly, he set the tone up front with the new ball for the Strikers. Simply wouldn't be an Abu Dhabi T10 without some massive hits, which of course brings us to our Power Hitter of the Match Award. It's for another 1,000 dirhams here this evening. It's presented by Mr. Fayaz Ali, and the award goes to Ramanullah Gurbaz of the New York Strikers. He was 49 not out of just 26 balls, 5 sixes, a strike rate of over 204. Absolutely the pick of the batters today. Congratulations. And our final award of the evening is our Player of the Match Award. It's for another 1,000 dirhams, presented by Mr. Fujel Faroki and Mr. Saga Khanna. And the award goes to Jamika Karunaratne of the New York Strikers. He took 3 wickets, giving away just 2 runs in that wonderful spell in his first over. He figures of 3 for 6. He got at the end. Absolutely incredible bowling by him. He's going to come across and say a few words. Oh my goodness, I mean, figures that you'd be happy with in any format of the game, but to get a 3 for 6 in T10, how pleased are you with that performance?
Yeah, I'm so happy because I was working really hard for this tournament and at home as well. So I'm just trying my best and give my 100%. That's it.
So close to a hat trick as well, and like meters in it, centimeters in it. The heart was sort of in your throat for a little bit. Did you think you had it?
I thought that he got it, but and after that when he said no, but it's fine. You know, it's like keep trying one day, because even in my first game as well, I was almost over there, but again, it's almost there. But I will try my best and I will get it somehow.
Well, we're having a little look at your wickets upstairs. So what worked on you in these particular conditions out here today?
I think today was like a little bit seaming, because the wicket gives like some, for the fast ball it was a little bit help over there. So I think that's why but I have to tell you that the spinners Akil and Sunil was bowled really well, and even Amir. So that's why it was easy for us, because they did the job in the power play, and it got easy for us.
You've been saying you've been working really hard at home as well. What particularly do you work on when it comes to this format of the game? I
was bowling the dead overs and how to mix it up, and how I'm going to bluff the batter as well. So it's like because I was out of the international cricket for like seven months after I played the World Cup. Now I'm playing this, and I'm just like getting into it for my rhythm. So I'm really happy about it.
Oh, absolutely in rhythm tonight. Congratulations, you're just wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Karunaratne, our Player of the Match, which now brings the winning captain, Karan Pollard, to the stage. I mean, that's a very impressive win, isn't it? You must be a happy captain.
Yeah, I am. Obviously, at one stage, we were barely looking like we can got to 60. But again, the nature of the sport, we got to 99, and, we gave ourselves a chance.
And doing the bowlers really doing the work for you today. It was Akil Hussain with the new ball up front. He gave him the responsibility again today, and he came good.
Yeah, of course. When you look back at it last year, he was the bowler of the tournament. First couple of games, he didn't start with the ball. So, all part and parcel of, what we talk about, But credit much goes to the coaching staff, the bowling, bowling coach, the head coach, and the bowlers for the way they came out and they continuously keep executing, plans. So, for us, as I said, we just try to come each and every day and try to put in a good hard day's work and see what happens.
Well, last time we chatted, you said you wanted to really light a fire under the batting lineup and get a few more runs. You absolutely did that today. And how about a word for how incredible Gurbaz was up the top of the order? Wickets were kind of falling around him in clumps, but to have someone that comes good like that and goes the distance was, proved to be the difference today.
Yeah, of course. And it goes to show, you have that one batter batting as deep as possible, gives you that little bit of impetus in the back end because it's difficult to come in and, try to start, on the wicket and far less start, but try to hit sixes, sort of straight away. So, congrats to him. He has been, showing us glimpses of what he wants to do. So, again, long may that continue. But as I said, now this is done and dusted. You have to come back again tomorrow.
We talk about the M word in this format of the game, momentum. You've got the good momentum now, but what will you say to the team when you head back into the change rooms and look ahead to the challenge of tomorrow?
We go back and we plan. Obviously, we won't say much tonight. We won't have any discussion sort of tonight. But tomorrow before the game, again, they're going to sit down. The coaches are going to come up with plans, and we're going to try to execute them. Each and every time I say the cricket is the quickest format, so you have to keep going time and time again. So I said this one is done and dusted. Obviously, we had a lot of planning. They're a big team when you look at the superstars in their team. So we have to come tomorrow again, another superstar team tomorrow, and let's see, what happens.
Wise words from Kyron Pollan. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate your insight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, that's all for the post-match presentation, but it certainly isn't all here from the Abu Dhabi T10. We have another massive match coming up. It's the Bangla Tigers taking on Team Abu Dhabi, off to a very short break, but live action will be up right after this.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Abu Dhabi T10, this is season 5, and this is match 19. The Bangla Tigers are taking on Team Abu Dhabi here at the Zayed Cricket Stadium in this gorgeous city. Now then, let's hear from a couple of Tigers.
As a format, T10 is fast-paced. You get in, you get out. And I think it has a lot more last ball finishes, goes to last over into the wire a lot more. So it's high intensity, shorter period of time. So it's still tough on the body, and people won't think that. And it also puts you in high pressure situations more often. I think we saw with T20 where everyone thought it would be hits and giggles, and then you actually realize a lot more thought goes into it. I think T10 will become the same. You have less time, but there's still an element of batsmanship involved. Obviously the 4 sixes. Yeah, it was a good night for myself, my family, West Indies cricket. So yeah, something I look back fondly on. Strength as a batsman, power hitting, down the ground. As a bowler, I think I've become flexible enough that I could bowl a new ball, bowl a new death. So adding versatility to the attack as a seamer. When I was younger, I set out a few goals. I wanted to play for Barbados, my country. I wanted to captain them, play for West Indies, captain West Indies, and win a World Cup. And I set that goal out at about 15 or 16, and I've accomplished it. Probably accomplished it a little quicker than I thought I would have. And now it's just love of the sport, giving back to the game that's done so much for me. So no unfinished agendas as such, just a love for the game. Started, I guess, in the house, in the backyard. My dad was a cricket lover, still is. He tells stories about me at 3 years old, having a bat in hand and him throwing balls to me after work and stuff. So I think I have to give him a lot of credit for getting me involved in the game. And then from then on, it was in the family. Rather watching my dad or playing with my cousin, Jonathan Carter, during summer holidays. And once you realize that you have a love for the game and you try and you're actually a little decent at it for your age, it just kind of spirals. You go from one underage tournament to the next. And then when it becomes professional, it changes a bit. It's not as much for the love of the game anymore, it's more job. But I think once you get to professional level, you know that you have a chance of making it a career. Rahul Dravid, growing up, loved Rahul Dravid. I myself was kind of a wall for my school team, and got that nickname and enjoyed watching him play. Later on, played under him as a coach, got to know him as a person, and he's as lovely a man as he was a cricketer. So that was a fond memory to have, growing up liking someone, looking up to them and realizing that they're as good a human being as they are a cricketer. I'm pretty introverted, so spending some time alone, when I'm at home, wife, daughter, close circle of friends, but essentially just time away from the game is time away from the game, not watching cricket, not playing cricket games, just literally just chilling, maybe doing some research and just relaxing.
So T10 has become the fastest format of cricket, so I think it makes the excitement for the players and for the spectators. See, we have seen the impact of T20 cricket for the 50-over game, so I think T10, so now the T10 is more fast than T20, so definitely the reflexes and the intensity has gone to a different level. So I think now the T20s will be motivated by the T10s as well. Winning the Asia Cup is the most memorable moment in 2022. So yeah, lifting the trophy was unforgettable. Challenges in T10 cricket, obviously the bowling in good pitches like this, it makes more challenging for the bowlers rather than the batsmen. For me, I feel from the fitness point of view, so it's a bit challenging, we have to travel from different time zones to time zones. So, but still, the conditions also, we have played in Sri Lanka and in that turning track, so we are kind of adjustable. So mainly the fitness and the pitch conditions are, a bit tough to adjust. In my cricketing career, greatest regret is, so I feel that I'm a better batsman than what the stats shows. So I feel I could have scored more hundreds and more match-winning knocks for the country. So that's the only worry I have. When I grew up, I wanted to, be an international cricketer, and once I started playing, I wanted to hit 10 ODI hundreds. But still I'm trying for that. And when I turn up for practice, what I wanted to do is I wanted to give my best sessions and to make sure that I'll come up the best shot in the international games. It's a process, so I never wanted to be an international cricketer. So step by step, I learned how to become successful. So and I learned everything from little things what I do back at home. So started with playing softball cricket because my uncle used to play a lot of softball cricket back in village. So I was inspired by him. I had these tennis balls and softball bats back in home. So and I used to knock in the backyard, and then later on school cricket and obviously club cricket and into the international arena. When I grew up, so as an all-rounder, I loved the way Flintoff played. So his aggression and the approach to the game, and then as a leader, MS Dhoni, I actually the way he handled the pressure situations is so precious. So I think for me, he's the best captain I have ever seen. So my favorite batter, actually, I got few batsmen in the list. So Rohit Sharma is a one, Quinton de Kock, Shubman Gill, and of course Surya Kumar Yadav. Bowler, I'll take Jasprit Bumrah. So very hard at the death where I found as a finisher, and it's very hard to get him away. And Rashid Khan and Wanidu Hasaranga. Normally when I go out on the ground, I automatically switch off. So I listen to music, and I don't think much about cricket once I go out from the park. So probably the best thing I do is listen to music and just relax in my bed.
Now the Tigers, in terms of their scenario, that Jordan Cox, he's having a pretty good time of it here in Abu Dhabi. And when you look at that Tigers lineup, there's some wonderful ball strikers and all-rounders and bowlers that can have their say because they've got such variety. Shannon Gabriel is in there, and Matullah Khan are getting a go in the starting lineup. And with Team Abu Dhabi, they've had a day off yesterday and they needed it because it really hasn't gone to plan so far. But they too have got some very useful cricketers from around the globe who just haven't quite clicked when they've needed to. But this man here, covered in tattoos, is Alex Hales as ever, and he is one heck of a striker. Wonderful recordy fashion for England. And here he's played 25 matches in a way that strike rate of 170 belies him a bit. He's sort of a 200 man, really. Should be. And he's such a good hitter of a cricket ball, a white cricket ball that is. And Kyle Mears too. He's not shy. He likes to get on with proceedings, and that strike rate for him is not good. He hasn't had a great start to his Abu Dhabi T10 career. He's playing for Team Abu Dhabi, and he's been missing in action a little bit. But I tell you what, this fellow, he's a very useful cricketer. Hits the ball hard, can bowl some quick deliveries and good variety. And again, everyone wants a left arm quick or a bit of a left arm wristy. Simon Dawes alongside, and the toss went the way of Bangla. Decided to bowl first. They've been batting at first a bit of late, and Benny has said, look, let's just mix it up.
Probably looked at what happened in game number one today And the runs on the board proved a good result for the New York Strikers. He's set to go here.
Off the pads, he had to hit that, didn't he?
Straight away, a little bit of swing for Sams, and Maz will pick up a couple. But he was all set for the big appeal, I think, momentarily. Daniel Sams, shake of the head.
Yes, a hint of movement. Oh yeah, had to hit that. Well done, Kyle. And he's saying, what about that in the air? I'd like a catch. Well, how about it, fellas? Support, please. It's a team game. But into no man's land, just. Oh, follow it. Oh, and another night that goes to a fielder. Oh, he's just followed it a little bit here. He gets 4, but very fortunate. Kyle Mears.
He's just worked that gap, hasn't he? As you say, some of these can just find the fielder. He's just dabbed at it. And straight between the two men at backward point. And a short third. Carlos is the man at short third.
Yeah, once again, bit of shape. You get that good length. Fuller. Yeah, there it is. Spot on. Daniel Sams.
They don't shy away from there. What we have seen from Kyle Mayers when he's in touch is he can come down the pitch. He can look to hit the ball really well over cover, extra cover, long off. Hits the ball inside out very well. So just keep an eye on that if he tries to upset the rhythm of Sams a little bit.
Tries to. He was right on cue from Simon Dool, but he's paid the price. Finds one of the only men out on the offside in the deep because it is the power play after all. And Kyle Nightmares continues.
Ronnie Mustafa out on that deep cover point boundary. He did. He looked to do it at Kyle Mayers, but just got a little bit too far away from it. Toe end of the bat. And Mustafa, no problems there for him, or were there? Lucky he closed his legs, I think. Just got a feeling the ball might have slipped through. Out for 6 for 1.
Tommy Banton, he too is a wonderful striker. Great numbers there. He too close to getting up towards that 200 strike rate. He can moose it around. Look at that, straight away into a groove, but he's picked out the cover field. And, yeah, they just haven't been firing at all, the Team Abu Dhabi top order. And here's another failure for Kyle Mears. You think of Alex Hales there. We've got Tom Banton that's just come in. You've got Deploy. He gives it a lick. Further down, a bit of James Fuller. He's useful. Even the captain, Dwayne Pretorius. None of them have really clicked and got going. For Team Abu Dhabi, that is. Oh, has he hit it? Poles have gone. I see the singers are alight. And let's get on the dance floor, says Daniel Sams, because there's another wicket. So just clipped the outside of the poles.
That's the other one, Danny. It's the one that goes away from the right-hander. Terrific delivery, this one. Just nipped across him, little cutter. Beautifully bowled, top of off. That's what the coaching manual says. Daniel Sams, what a beauty that is. Gets rid of Banton. Straight away, he's gone without scoring runs. Hard to come by in the last hour here. 6 for 2.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Runs on offer tonight here in matches 18 and 19 it would appear. Here's the big guy from Barbados, Carlos Brathwaite. So bowlers, it's a little off with the radar. It'll be, yep, first extras. But yeah, when you look at what the bowlers have been doing, swinging it in the air, a little bit of jag, some cutters that have bemused the batters. And it's not good news again for Mark Boucher, the head coach. Look at this, just goes. Oh, what a peach.
You're not playing that. Not many days of the week. Many batters are hitting that. If you are, you might just nick it behind. Mark Boucher had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Mark Boucher, yesterday. Yeah, how old was he? How old was Mark Boucher yesterday? I'm going to say something like
58.
Oh, Danny, 46, 47? 47. There you go.
Had a late night.
Terrible from you, Danny. 50s. 47. What a brilliant wicketkeeper batter he was. So many years for South Africa, part of a great, great South African side. Just cramping those deploy for room there. Brathwaite. It's pretty good economy for a more of a reluctant bowler nowadays, I would say.
Yeah, you can just see it. He's such a big unit. He was saying to me at times, he's just a few niggles around. He's no spring chicken anymore, of course. And all those sixes against England were 2016, wasn't it? So it's nearly 8 years ago. It's coming up, isn't it? So yeah, beginning of 2016. Famous victory for the West Indies over England in a T20 World Cup final in Kolkata. Umpires this evening, Paul Baldwin from England. In fact, he lives in North Wales, he was telling me. And Bismillah Shinwari. Oh, there's a peach. There's another good one. So suddenly the bowlers are having a bit more say here in matches 18 and 19. Yeah, that one that bowled, that one that Daniel Sams knocked over Bantworth, if you get lucky on another day, it might actually just clip your back leg, because the umpire probably wouldn't give you out either. Just say, oh, maybe a bit high. It's gone a long way, isn't it? You're all the best at trying to nick that. Yeah, we start to try and improvise and do something different, given the amount of dot balls. Already 7 of them.
Yeah, trying to improvise, but just cannot get wood on it at the minute.
Last one. Swing and a miss, and oh, it's going to be signalled wide. No, and Carlos won't be happy. Out comes the teapot. Big Ricky. His middle name is Ricardo, hence the nickname. Ricky, don't lose that number. Don't lose your cool. Big fella, let's have a look. Look, he's sitting that wide. That's a shocker. What's Balders doing? Can someone have a word to the ump out the window?
The heat's got to him. He's come from 2 degrees in Wales, and it's just miserable and windy, and the heat's just getting to him.
Gold. And more fresh air. And so we've had 2 overs bowled. It's 11 for 2.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Now, Benny Howell sorting things out. We've got Shannon Gabriel for the first time here in Abu Dhabi T10 in 2023. The big guy. A lot of pace. He gets that right. He gets his rhythm right. That ball carries through to the keeper, who's a long, long way back, nearly to the 30-metre circle. Rightio. That reverse cut. Oh, it's coming through. Hales says, I'm going to have a piece of you, Shannon G.
He's just got 40. That's not the wide, not a wide at all. Anyway, he just got 45 runs off 43 balls in the tournament so far this year. As Alex Hales, yeah, they're just trying to explain this to ballers. He's having none of it. He's having none of it. You'll never get an umpire that reverses decision. Not unless it's got DRS involved.
Be careful with the size of Carlos, though.
Out again. Ronnie Mustafa takes another, and Gabriel picks up Hales. More misery for Boucher.
Straight after his birthday, as you say, Dooley. And more misery for Alex Hales too. Nothing wrong with that front foot from Shannon Gabriel. Taking on the pace and coming second. So we're just outside the power play now, so field can be a bit more spread, and Gabriel, who's just arrived, he's got a wicket with his second ball of his tournament. And yes, no good again for Alex Hales. He's out for a brace, and Team Abu Dhabi are 11 for 3. Asif Khan. So the other side of 30 these days. He's out in the middle very early, only after 2.2. He's about to face his first one. Splicey, good pace, good energy here from Shannon Gabriel. Big fella, tidies up at third. Carlos B. Once again, the top has been smashed over. Alex Hales thought, well, I'm going to take on the shorter side of the ground to that eastern terrace, but no.
Seen him get caught at mid-wicket about 3 times now, at least, I think, in 5 innings.
It's contagious, isn't it, through the Team Abu Dhabi setup. Top order batters not getting any runs. Oh, and that's hurt. That is quick. I tell you what. Good evening, Asif Khan. It has hurried on. Yeah.
Got that nasty bounce and angle back in as well. That is a beauty. Ripped down the seam, and it's jagged back into Asif, who wanted nothing to do with it. Oh, get me out of here, please.
Yes, get me on the embankment with a cold little offering to enjoy proceedings from there, rather from 22 yards. Man, that's tasty. It's come back a long way and very disconcerting. And again, big off cut, but this is skidded through with a good pace. Very good over. Just the 2 off it and the wicket of Hales. Really are struggling out here, Team Abu Dhabi. You get that right again into the hip or back on about Midland leg stump. Look at that. Wow. Zzz. Yeah, fresh legs. First go in this year's competition of Abu Dhabi T10. Shannon Gabriel. Good to see. him here. Yeah, a little nervy now, being unsettled as Asif Khan. 3 done, 13 for 3.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
සියලුම ක්‍රීඩා භාණ්ඩවල මිල අඩු කළා. සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයම 23900යි. ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport බොරැල්ල.
Match 18. Both top orders struggling apart from Gubaz. At 49-0. Time for the captain, who didn't bat or bowl the last outing for the Tigers. But here he is with ball in hand, and understandably so. With the opposition 3 down for 13. There's a good bit of curve. Yes. Lights are on and it's all go here at Zayed.
Yeah, a little bit of taking a leaf out of Sunil Narayan's book, Benny Howell.
Indeed. Oh yeah, look, there's still a little bit of curve, just enough. Of course, keeper standing up, Mr. Mendes. Yeah, enjoying themselves. Those in the outdoor boxes, very good. The VIPs, enjoying themselves immensely. There's the other one. There's one that goes in, and it's a boot on this one, does the captain.
Yes, that's me. I'm on telly.
Hi, Mum. I'm here. There's Linny. He won't be here long. Christopher, he's flying out tomorrow back down under to Australia. Oh, a little bit of leg spin. He's just taken that with a wrist action. Fortune there. Very fortunate there.
Yeah, still got to hold your shape. And Asif is not doing that. He's just swinging too hard. This deployer now gets an opportunity without the seam to maybe play some of his favourite shots. Like these. Pushing for 2, no, not to beat.
Yeah. Just want to be at the back of the blade. If they just ramped off the mountains of the bat. I just wonder. Some batters will do that. They don't even try and even just use the face of it. A little flick of it. Last ball of the 4th. Oh, hello. There we go. Miss-hit. Thank you for coming, Asif Khan. Never, ever got out of first gear. And is that Davey Miller down there, is it? 4th one down now.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Alishan Sharafu. So he's ready to rock and roll in the middle. Bannigan, number 6. He's out there. And it's only the start of the 5th. So we've only had 4 overs. Length was there. Certainly the shot was on, but the timing was awry from Asif Khan. And it's very simple for David Miller. That's right. You know it. the pad there, was it? The well outside leg. But they're going to hustle back here. Needed to. There's a couple of leg buys. Yes. It's snowball money time. You betcha. Scan that QR code and receive the T10 digital rewards, or go to that website, cricket.snowball.money. Check out the money. So saying here, show me the money, Abu Dhabi. Well, it's not happening. It is certainly not happening. They're in the mire again. Those in yellow and blue. Gabriel on the edge of the 30-metre circle, about to crank it up here. Up against Deploy. What's he got here? Yeah, it's just that little bit of inconsistency at times. Now, this has been a worn pitch. It's used a couple of times already. That's the advantage for the bowlers. They're quite liking this. The odd one will fizz through. The newish ball. Oh, geez, it's only into its 5th over, so it still is a new seed. And you get that seam flush. It can fly through, or miss that and hit the quarter seam and just skid through. It's well bowled.
Yeah, impressed. First up here with Shannon Gabriel. He's been good. Into the country, straight into the side. A big fasty. Got good pace. So just asking Azim, our statsman, how many players of the Caribbean nations are here? 19. 19 players from the Caribbean are here at this T10 tournament. You think about the fact they just tipped over England yesterday in a one-day international game. 50-over game. The amount of quality cricket that's coming out of, or quality cricketers that are there still in and around the Caribbean, that couldn't make that 50-over World Cup side. Bowling straight through. Swing and a miss. Louse Deploy. Big Shannon Gabriel. 2 for 2.
Well, that's out. That's what Jordan Cox is saying. I think that one's out. Yeah, just want to check this every time a wicket falls. Just got to make certain that it's not a no ball. Yeah, opens up, clears that front hip, and I think it's a bit early for that Mr. Deploy to play that against Shannon Gabriel, who just sits down and admires the stumps he has spread eagled.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
රුපියල් 23,900කට සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් බහඬ කට්ටලයක් ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport බොරැල්ල.
Captain's out there, Dwayne Pretorius. He's into his mid-30s nowadays. He's up against Shannon Gabriel. He's got 2 more left for his work tonight. 2 for 2. And he's honing in that angle back at those stumps. Doesn't get made. This is a beautiful delivery, but I must admit, very ambitious from Deploy.
Yeah, big strong lad, isn't he, Shannon Gabriel? That one nipped back. He got a couple to move across the left-hander. What about this, Denny? What's this?
Celebration. It's the drop mic you've got, and this is a...
Yeah. Don't know, maybe it's just maybe he's just tired, gone for a sit down.
Drop to the knees. Oh, cracking Yorker. Almost rips out off pole. So it's an over of note. Just 2 from it and a wicket. It is 18 for 5.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
North Wales gets the signal out, and Avishka Fernando is on the ballpark. Well done, he certainly earned his money tonight and done a great job. 2 for 2 from 2. G'day, Michael.
Hey, Danny. Nice and outing for him first up. Anyhow, now he'll want to bowl a little bit better than he did in the last game. He certainly got some tap in that one. I think that he's got every chance of making sure his figures are really tidy tonight. I've been blown away, that top 5. Matt Maynard, the coach, going across and saying well done to Big Shannon.
Yeah, that wasn't far away either. Another one of those on another occasion. The batter gets the inside edge onto the poles. Oh, you're going to have to hit those as well. So it's the two captains locking horns. Straight off the flight, yeah. Perspiration and a bit of effort put in by Big Shannon G. Fans have loved it. So have I. There we go.
That's what they need. A few more of those. A lot more of those. So have a bit of a chat to Dwayne Pretorius before the start of this game today, and he was really hoping they get a good start. So that's what they need, and they can really kick on. Well, it hasn't happened, and now he's got to do some work here. Some serious work to provide some sort of spark to proceedings if he possibly can. First boundary after 30 balls for the Abu Dhabi boys.
Dom Drakes, a bit of exercise for him out there. A little ducker from Benny Howell. Yeah, another challenging scenario for Team Abu Dhabi. Can they dig themselves out of this hole?
Run rate's only at 4s, 4.24 at the moment. So they've lost wickets and they've gone nowhere at the same time. So this is a tough call for these boys who are sitting at the bottom of the table. Haven't won a game yet. Certainly struggling over halfway into this one. Advancing that time. And that's taken. That is a sharp catch. Nicely done. The skipper's delighted with that. Inches off the ground, that. Chanaka, outstanding work from him.
Just wants to check if he's still got all his digits there, because that was humming. Sharafu can't believe it. He's sort of hanging around saying, look, was this cleanly taken? Just wanted to check that out. Just going to have a look. Paul Baldwin signalled to Mr. Bota upstairs. Howie. He's going to check that.
No problems there. This is going to be the tough thing. Shanika thought that he had snaffled this. This is going to be tough to see how close it is off the ground. Hard to see if the fingers are underneath this. This might be half a chance. I think the fingers are underneath it. Did it? TV umpire looking at this more. You might think it just burst through those hands. That might be a possibility. It burst through the hands. No, that's good. I reckon that's out. That's a really good catch. You know why it's a good catch? Because he went with the ball as well and rolled at the same time. That's a really good catch. Underneath, fine grab. Sharp grab. And that's the result. Outstanding work from China.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
33 years of age, smiling there, but I think that was probably taken some time ago, that photograph, certainly not just before this. There'll be no one smiling at the moment in that dugout. That dugout, yes. Soon Shonika. Brilliant catch.
Well, it doesn't get any worse for you, does it? Look, he's absolutely laced this. Inches off the ground. You're 5 down, and suddenly now you're 6 down because of that.
Strong fingers, strong grip. What can Pretorius do? 5 at the moment. Run rate has now dropped. 3.9. 24 for 6. 1 ball into the 7th. That's gone over the top. About a scramble and 4 runs. Nicely done.
What's going on there? That's not in the script. It's gone for 4. Hyder Ali. His left arm orthodox here just drags us way too short. And Pretorius, very good through there. It's one of his areas. Up and over. Bit of bounce with it, but he's a tall man as Dwayne Pretorius. And very equal to that.
He's a very capable batsman, Pretorius. He has to be tonight, that's for sure. Hard into his foot.
Oh, left arm orthodox here with Hyder Ali. I didn't know if he was actually in the plane. Yeah, I've been told he is, but...
One. Not all of that. Somebody. You're going to come back for 2? No, that's restricted to 1 only. So good work, good fielding. Not allowing him to get away with anything at the moment.
Yeah, vice-like grip from the Tigers, and so it should be. You've got the opposition on the mat, foot on their throat. You want to finish this. They really don't want them to get more than 65.
Sibol jamming in the pads. Not allowing Fuller to get after him.
So don't want to. Okay, again, easier said than done, and we've seen what happened with the other match, and they got to 98.
Six off that over, 30 for 6.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Bad start, losing those 2 wickets in the first over. Then the 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. So all sorts of problems after over number 6. They were really deep in the mire at that stage. Half a dozen off that last over has got them to the 30 mark. Looking pretty dismal there. Mike Boucher's not smiling, that's for sure. Dominic Drake's now. 20 matches, 20 wickets. Economy rate of a shade over 10, best of 4 for 9. Final last over yesterday was brilliant. It's cracked away. And 4 more runs. Nice shot.
Well, they've avoided that 31 that we've just seen in the previous game. It's the lowest total ever in the Abu Dhabi T10. So breached that at least, thanks to James Fuller. This little cross-batted slap through extra. So he's underway.
Yeah, wide. It bleed him. Short that time, he's hit that high. There's a chance. Can't be underneath that, and another wicket. So Drakes has picked up a stick in his 2nd delivery. They just keep tumbling here.
I think Geordie Cox has lovingly wrapped his hands around this one. Very simple. That's all good again. And yet another Team Abu Dhabi batter trying to go big and over the top. failed to do so. So it's the 7th one down, and it's Jimmy Fuller. He only gets 5 and has disappeared now to the dugout. It's 34 for 7.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Rula van der Merwe now. 16 matches for him. Can certainly hit a ball when he wants to. He'll be very keen to try and make some sort of impact with his captain at the moment, because it's a dismal performance up until now. Running out of overs, need to get a couple of boundaries, do whatever they can to get this total up. Aggressive running, looking to come back for the second. Van der Merwe does nicely.
Yeah, it's a little pensive in that Team Abu Dhabi dugout or fan base. Not so there, the Tigers. They really are on the prowl, big time. 36 for 7. Fuller's just gone. Let's see what Van der Merwe's got.
Just going to have a quick look at a potential short run at the bowler's end. Does he stretch over? No. The answer is no. Oh, that running for just one.
Oh, Boulders. He's nicked me parrot. Naughty little pirate he is.
Back on strike. Over the top of the keeper. That's going to run away for a boundary. They need more of those. A handful of those to finish this innings off.
Yeah, much needed. And he just opens up that front leg and just gets nice and cast and open so he can baseball it. Here he goes, he's waiting, just telegraphing it, and he'll take the top edge, will rule off.
Looking to hit it to 3 mid-wicket. Drake's can't believe it. How did he do that? How's my luck, he's thinking. Early call of 1.
Yeah, I love those replays, don't you? Bowler's expressions. He's most frustrated in this over completely is Dom Drake's. Got a wicket, but he's also disappeared for 10.
That was a great replay. 10 off the over, picked up a wicket with the second ball, and now 10 with still 1 to go. Skipperdo to finish off this over. This bloke can't do much. Slow bouncer. No pace to work with, so rounds off at 11, 41 for 7.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk. නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Certainly means that just a couple come outside the circle only, all the rest are inside that 30-yard circle. Dancing in front of the BANGLA Tigers flags. Why not? Let's look at the work that's been done so far, and the last over is by far the best. Lost a wicket in the second ball of that over. So 2 overs remaining now, 7 down. Sams, slower bouncer, whipped away on the onside. That's gone for 4 with all but 2 outside the circle.
Yeah, a little wry smile from Daniel Sams. He's miffed with himself there. But it is one of those little pockets around the corner that batters love. He's tried that little tennis ball, nothing delivery where he takes all the air out of the ball. But Pretorius, he's awake to it. And a lovely little paddle stroke.
Funamurba wants one. Sams is going to run all the way back and just take off those bails. There we go. There's another one gone.
More Monday madness here at Zai. What is going on? Rulolf, talk about veins popping, Michael.
Maybe he's trying to run make up for that short run.
You're onto it. He is, isn't he? Naughty Rulolf. And instead, look at the captain, just turns his back on him and says, please, please don't give yourself a hernia. Yeah, spitting, fuming. Get a cartoon where there'd be steam coming out of his ears for Rulolf. 6 he has gone. He's run himself out. Time for a shower. It's 45 for 8.
Noor Ahmed now. Sams again. Looking to go over the top. Skews that just to the man at extra cover. And Miller it is who takes that catch. They are just tumbling and tumbling and tumbling.
Where are we? We're at the bowling alley. They're 9 pins because there's the number 9 to go. For Team Abu Dhabi, yeah, that's all good again. They're 45 for 9 at the bowling alley here at Zayed. Thanks, says Davey Miller, and the skipper's got to go. Well, he got double figures, did Captain Pretorius, but it's all over now for him. He is gone for 15. Dwayne Pretorius, 45 for 9.
Ho 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 ho! Natal siyat Natalata TIGERS Superi online platform එක superipola.lk.
Ramon Reyes now. 9 down. And here's a look at the 9th.
And another little cutter. Again, shrewd from Daniel Sams at the right moment to bowl at. Pace off. And it's the end of the skipper.
Just a quick reminder of a snowball money. Slower delivery that time from Sams. He's got 3 for 10 at this stage. He's 1 ball shy of completing his 2 overs. One for 6, 2 for 6 they were, 3 for 11, 4 for 16. It got worse at 5 for 18. And not better since then either. Smashing that on the onside, on the bounce though. Just going to be the single. 5 off that, 2 wickets as well, 46 for 9. What a bizarre night. Delhi Bulls making 31 against the New York Strikers. And now Abu Dhabi, Team Abu Dhabi, who haven't won a game yet. 46 for 9. Run rate is just shade over the 5 mark, that's all. Carlos. Just going a little way past that leg stump as Race tries to go down ground.
Well, the big guy from Barbados should be thinking about those 3 things stuck in the ground, aiming at those, whether it's a shrewd little off cutter, delivers that right, or maybe get a Yorker in.
Picked up, beautifully picked up. Has that gone for 6? Yes. Where's he been? Put him up the order.
That's right, Rumen Race. First 6 of the innings from number 11. Rumen Race has got one in the arc, as we say, and he's made it disappear to the big side of the ground too. That is probably the longest boundary point out there, but long on, wide long on.
I'll be just mentioning that to one or two of his change rooms members tomorrow, not tonight. He's got another one. Beautifully played. Back-to-back 6s. He'll keep this video.
Oh, Carlos, please, what are you doing? You don't bowl length to this guy. Surely he would have worked that out with the first one. Look at that. No, no, no. Mention this, those stumps stuck in the ground. Let's disturb the zingers.
Oh, he just had a little glance there to the leg side again. Race, I reckon he's going to go again. He's going to try another one. Carlos is going to look to be on the receiving end from Race. He's going to try it again. Yeah, he's gone downtown. And he's hit that beautifully. That is a fine stroke. 3 6s in a row. Magnificent work. That's how you do it, he's saying.
He's saying, remember the name. Remember my name. It's Rumen Race. And choke on that Carlos Brathwaite. Ha ha! Do not bowl there, Chief. To me. In this rich vein of form.
Now he's now he's thinking about there's 2 balls left in the over. Can I get 5 of these? So is he. Looking for another one. Slower ball. Scooped it up. This might be out. No.
Oh, man. 19 of the last. And it's a funny old game, isn't it? I just remember them being 6 for 24 and said, you really don't want to let the opposition get more than 65. They should have never got near 65.
That's the first. That's the second. And there's one going straight. It's a beauty. Short arm jab that. He's got 20 now off 8. Strike rate of 250. Oh, he wants to get back on strike quite correctly. And he doesn't make it. Run outs. Obviously, Noah was unaware of that thinking process. So they're all out now. Rumen Race wanted to get back and get as many runs as they possibly could, but no. All out for 65. Noah was very slow to get out of those blocks, didn't quite get there. Brathwaite was on the receiving end of that. 19 runs off the over and a wicket. Race was halfway down before Noah got out of the blocks at all. And the big fella Carlos Brathwaite collected and disturbed the Zing Bales. But a little bit of rescuing off that last over, courtesy of Rumen Race. Nur Ahmed goes for naught. Abu Dhabi rolled away for 65.
Indeed. There's the 65 that really they shouldn't have got to. Only 2 players get double figures. And you scamper on down that phone number at the top there and get right down to Dwayne Pretorius, 15 from 13, and then number 11, Rumen Race, 20 from just 8, striking at 250, courtesy of 3 6s in a row, then a single, 19, and then the run out. off the very last over of the innings. Got to 65. Shouldn't have got that, but thank you, Rahman.
Sam, 3 for 11. 2 for 2 for big Shannon Gabriel getting a run today, so he did a very good job. Skipper Benny Howe getting 2 for 9. That was good work. Drake's got a little bit of tap, but he picked up a wicket also. I think it was the second ball that over he got a wicket. But most of those figures are tidy. Brathwaite on the receiving end a little bit, but not too much. All fairly controlled. Just that last over going for 19 certainly upset his figures a little bit. So that's the hard work that the Abu Dhabi team had to put up with. Righto, let's go downstairs now and join Tanvi.
Daniel, how good was that delivery to dismiss Tom Banton?
I was pretty happy with it, to be honest. I had a little conversation with Howley whether to try and swing it back in or nip it away, so I made the right decision.
And how good is your other fast bowler, Shannon Gabriel? Super today as well.
Yeah, obviously first game in for us today with Josh leaving us. Man, he bowls quicker. He did a great job for us. He was steaming in and he really set the tone.
We saw a fairly low score in the first game as well, and the second one too. Are they like devils in the tracks, or the bowlers are on fire?
I think a little bit of both. The bowlers are definitely getting the ball to swing throughout this whole tournament so far. And this wicket in particular just looks like it's just moving off the deck as well. So obviously we've got a small total, but it won't be easy.
Like you said, it seems like a small total, was confident of chasing it?
Yeah, anytime you can keep them to 6 runs and over at T10, you'd hope to be able to chase it. So hopefully the boys can get it over the line quickly.
Well, hope so, and go well today. Thank you for talking to us.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, nice work from Sam's. 63 for 11 was what he got in the end, which is pretty good. Now it's time for My Dubai innings break. Welcome back. What a beautiful night. That's the story. The Tigers need 67 to win. They got 6.7 per over to go, and plenty of overs to get those 67 in as well. Now the Bangla Tigers, of course, will be very keen to step on the gas here as quickly as they possibly can too, I think, because there's an opportunity for them to get some net run rates here if they get a good start. Abu Dhabi have to win this to stay alive. If they happen to go down in this one, then that's their campaign done for season 7. Shannon Gable did a fine job, bowled quite briskly, 2 for 2. A couple of quick short deliveries, just got 1 or 2 jumping around. Jordan Cox on the right, he might get most of them by himself if he gets going. Such an aggressive cricketer. Let's have a look and see what the impact player situation is. Mills, we knew he was going to be coming onto the park. Bit of an injury scare earlier, but just missed the 1 game. Alex Hales has been substituted, and Tymal Mills is in. There was a time when he was very sharp. Had a few injuries, which put him back a bit, unfortunately. And Jordan Cox, just 23 years of age, right down the bottom, best. 90 not out, that was just absolutely scintillating. He's a very good cricketer. Simon Dawes been letting us know how good he's been in the field, and he has showed that so far in this Abu Dhabi T10 as well. And he's been magnificent with the bat so far. A couple of starts and 1 magnificent knock. Fernando, 25, strike rate of 241. He won't mess around too much either. And looks like it's going to be Fuller who's going to be looking to start proceedings. Up against it, of course, Abu Dhabi. What can they do, Simon?
Wickets, I think Seamers up front, Fuller, get Tymal Mills into the action early as well. Make use of the seaming conditions, which we did see from Gabriel in particular. So I think we need to maybe hit the Tigers hard with some good pace and seam movement and a bit of swing early.
They've got nothing to lose. Fuller. We saw yesterday on the tracks that have been a little bit worn that there's a little bit more bounce occasionally. Let's hope Fuller hits his straps, and he's a tall lad. Maybe he can also get a little bit of extra bounce as well. Seem to be totally happy with that first run up. Visca and Cox, 2 very aggressive guys. One more unorthodox than the other. That's Cox, of course. Oh, there's a wicket first up. Lovely shape, little tickle through, gone.
Great line, great length from James Fuller. Through to the keeper. We saw this early on when the team Abu Dhabi were batting. And we're now seeing signs of it early here. If they get it right, this total could prove difficult. And James Fuller gets them off to the perfect start. It wasn't happy ball 1. I'd say he's a little happier now. Vishka Fernando gone for naught. We've seen a few of those today. 1 down for none.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Of course, Mendes has only played a handful of T10 games. This just being his 5th. Strike rate is high. We haven't seen the best of him with the willow yet. Fuller will be happy with that shape he got with that delivery. He picked up the wicket. Also the shape he got with that one, the first one to Mendes.
Well, 2 impact batters today. Johnson Charles in the first game and Avishka Fernando in this one. Both dismissed for naught. So having 0 effect on the game. Beware the willy-nilly high five from Ruloff.
Cox picks that up and he's nailed that for 4 straight away.
Yeah, I think you called it, Hazy. He's not going to muck around. Matthew Maynard on screen there. He was a wonderful player, Matthew Maynard. Really, I had a privilege of watching Matt Maynard play a lot of these shots. My time playing with him, alongside him at Northern Districts in New Zealand. He was a heck of a cricketer. We put on a record partnership one day, Hazy, myself and Matthew Maynard.
Matty didn't get many, did he?
190 something, I think. I think 192 Matthew Maynard got. I think our partnership was 204, and I might have got 18 against. I don't know whether Danny was playing that game or not at Eden Park, outer oval. Deepak Patel got a double 100 and 10 wickets in the match and didn't get player of the match.
Oh no! Slicing that, cries of catcher. There's someone down there, but it's been a couple of bounces.
Yeah, he was a player that should have played a lot more for England. 6 for 1.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
24 balls for that 50. Women race now. He'll be full of the joys of life, I'd imagine. Not really, but he would be happy with the way that he scored those 3 sixes. And they got 20 in that last over. So there were 46 before that last over, and Race played superbly. Oh! Tucking up Cox, that's how you got to play.
You've got to be nice and tight for Cox. It's where he struggles. Just can't quite get it away, find the room.
And rest assured, he'll be looking to get after him. Slight change in the field now. Kyle Mayers is going to be going to a mid-wicket position. Catching those black boots of his. Hasn't got hold of that. 1 bounce. 4 runs.
It didn't sound like it, did it? Didn't sound clean as you normally hear from Jordan Cox's bat. Good enough. A little bit of shape back in, picks up maybe outside third of the bat. And hit it straight though, that was the key.
It's terrific to watch the simplicity of the way that Jordan Cox plays. Looks to be aggressive all the time. Again. Tucked him up. That's a perfect line coming into him. Good stuff from Race. Here's a look at the sixes for Roman Race. That was a beauty. The best is yet to come. All off Big Carlos. Jams down on that just in time, just as well, I guess. He's got it away for 4. That's how talented he is, but that was spot on, that delivery.
Just off microphone, I basically said bold shot because it was a really good delivery. Got it spot on swinging in, and how's Jordan Cox done that? My goodness. That is unlucky for Roman Race. Brilliantly bowled. Credit to the batter.
Using half the bat as well. Yeah, a little nod from Ruman Race. Asibog, good stuff from Race. Nice little contest this. Couple of fours from the over. That last shot was quite extraordinary, the way he opened that blade. Off a Yorker on middle stump. Just a reminder about Alibond. Thanks to them, big sponsor Alibond A2, the world's largest manufacturer of aluminium composite panels. Brilliant to have them on board. Terrific company. Alibond changing the field again. Kyle Mayers swapping sides. Black boots moving across the mid-wicket to cover. One ball left in, over number 2. Cries of catcher, but I don't think there's going to be anyone down there. Plugs a little bit. And they come back for 2. 10 off the over. 16 for 1.
සියලුම ක්‍රීඩා භාණ්ඩවල මිල අඩු කළා. සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයම 23900යි. ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport බොරැල්ල.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Great deal to actually make that go up 2 or 3 places. They'll go to 6 points. And they might, with a bit of luck, if they play really well, get past Sump Army. So wait and see how it goes out in the end, because they've got work to do here. 51 they need, 48 balls. 9 wickets in hand. Mendes and Cox at the crease now. Miller to come in next. Sharnak after that. Fuller again. 1 for 6 at this stage from him. Lovely shape, good length.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? It's just maybe a little bit tighter. You've got 4, 5 more balls to make an impact here. Trying to run it down. I think that sort of shot is fraught with danger with that shape on the ball.
Myers is buzzing all over the place on this field, by the way. He's now gone to slip. Black boots. Oh, it's hard yards down the leg side for Banton.
He's actually done really well in the end, Tom Banton. Just the in-swinger perhaps from Fuller that's just completely gone awry. Trying something different. Yeah. Just gets a glove on it. Really only takes a partnership of 25-30 and the game's pretty much done. So that's what they're looking for after the loss of that very early wicket of Avishka Fernando.
Let's pick that up. Cries of catcher, it's over the top. Oh, had he been on the fence, it might have been a chance. Would have been a chance.
Noor Ahmed might have just come in a touch. It's the bigger side of the ground, isn't it? Slightly bigger. Comes from the toe of the bat again. Cox worried about it. Early on, he's worried. Did I get enough? Did I get enough? I think Noor Ahmed took a couple of steps in as well. It's only 4, dear. That one does hurt. That one does hurt. When it gets signalled 4, you come in too far, not good.
Yeah, suddenly he came racing in. looking to chase that one. Cox just throws the bat up in the air. Wide called. Waltzed across, but I think it was too wide.
Yeah, just asking the question about why this is called a wide. I wonder whether this has gone outside that white line, has it? Have a look here. It's walked right across, but it still has to pass inside that white line. Are you sure? Are you really sure?
Now that's gone high. Who's going to catch this? No one. No one's going to take it. Mills was under it.
Oh, Tamal. No. He got himself in an awkward position. And he ended up having to reverse cup it. And it was too far in front of him to reverse cup. You watch the position he gets himself into, and he's not there. And then he gets into poor shape. Yeah, Simon says hands on head. James?
That's a beauty. Pick the bones out of that one. What a shot. Beautiful shot.
Salt. Wound. Please. Shake of the head from T. Mills. That is a high quality shot, that. We are getting a nice glimpse of how good this young man is. I've said it a few times already. He is on England's books. He's on England's radar as a white ball cricketer, a future prospect. He's terrifically talented.
11 off this over. Had a life. Still one more to go. Gives himself plenty of room, just chops that one back at a square, and he's picked up another boundary, making him pay now. 15 off, 31 for 1.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
3 overs gone, 31 for 1. Cox had a little bit of good luck. He's on 27 off 14 now. Terrific shot off the last ball of the over after that outstanding cover drive. .36 they need. 42 balls available. Mills now. Short delivery, that's been hammered now. Into the night sky. Wow, that's a beauty. Top shot from Mendes.
Kusal Mendes at his best here. This is a shot he absolutely loves. Just stays low. Down, never looking to hit that ball anywhere but up. The bat comes from low to high because he just wants to hit that up. Probably only one or two players in the world play that sort of stroke better at the moment. Surya Kumar Yadav is one of the guys that just does it as well as anybody. Rohit Sharma's another. Never looked to hit the ball down at all, and Kusal Mendes is right up there.
Now 6 off the first ball. What's Mills got now? Over the top of him for 1.
Take it? Did we get a catch? Oh, he did. He did. Well played, you. Well played, sir. Reaching out. Get him on the field for T. Mills.
Gone over the top. Beautiful. Just so easy for Cox. One bounce goes for 4, but so fluid.
Well, it was full. Pace off, weighted. Holds the pose, down on one knee. Makes it look easy at times.
$11 off 3 deliveries now in this over number 4. Around the wicket. Driving that. He's got that through as well. Now he's just dealing in boundaries.
Oh, you just can't give him a chance, can you? And every boundary that comes off Mills's bowling makes him feel sicker as well. He's the one that dropped the catch, unfortunately. And Jordan Cox looking to get this done in a hurry here now.
The last 4 balls he's faced, he's hit for 4 fours. Pickholm was the first of those 4s through the covers.
And they've got to take the floating power play, don't they? Straight away. They should have taken it in the 3rd over and kept going, but I would say get through this ball and take it next over. There's no reason to leave it behind. Get the job done quickly.
Get that net run rate up as much as they possibly can. Long on in position now. Mills was saying catch it, but I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. It was certainly off the pad. There might have been some connection. Yeah, it looks like there was. 16 off the over, 47 for 1.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
සියලුම ක්‍රීඩා භාණ්ඩවල මිල අඩු කළා. සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයම 23900යි. ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport බොරැල්ල.
13 for 4 versus 47 for 1. Run rate is 11.75. Cox is on 36 off 18. Strike rate of 200. 8 fours in that 36. And Noor Ahmed now into the attack. What can he do? Cox on strike. Still haven't taken that floating batting power play.
Yeah, I don't quite get that. Surely should be taking it.
Hammered that away. And that might be 4. Yes, it is. Another 4. This is a wonderful exhibition. 50 on the board now. 25 balls this partnership. 9 fours to Cox.
He's a leading run scorer in the tournament now as well as Jordan Cox. Just 16 required.
And he's gone again. 4 more runs. Might be over in the next 4 balls. Brilliant stuff. Terrific stuff. Six fours in 8 balls now for Cox. The last string. And he's still going. It's gone nice and straight. That's gone for 6, and that brings up his 50. 21 balls only. Brilliant. 10 fours and a 6. That is outstanding work.
Yeah, they're loving it. They are absolutely loving it. They've got a special one here. Have the Bangla Tigers and Jordan Cox, and he's a player now that will be very much sought after in other tournaments coming up and other tournaments around the world as well.
Sure will. He is a rare talent, this boy. Rare talent. 6 they need. No run there.
I think he reads the spinners as well, being a keeper. He reads the bowlers very well too, so that's one of the reasons he gets deep very quickly. He can read the spin off the surface, out of the hand.
He's hit that strong. Down the ground, is that going all the way? Yeah, that's it. It's all over. It's been a savaging demonstration by the Tigers. They win by 9 wickets. Cox has been absolutely exhilarating. Again, 56 off 23. Strike rate of 243. 10 fours and 2 sixes. An outstanding performance. Now the Tigers' net run rate will go through the roof here as well.
Yeah, absolutely special. Jordan Cox. I mean, the only reason they get to chase 66 is because the bowlers have done the work. To be fair, Daniel Sams 3 for 11. 2 for 2 for Shannon Gabriel, I thought was outstanding, but you still got to get the runs. You got to knock them off. And that's exactly what Jordan Cox has done here. Along with a small helping hand from Kusal Mendes, but it has been all about Geordie Cox.
It sure has, that's for sure. Amazing stuff. Here's a look at the way that was all finished. Noor Ahmed was on the receiving end of that. 20 runs in 5 balls and that over. Appreciated by the dugout. The coach, Matthew Maynard, of course, is delighted. Chris Lynn too. Carlos Brathwaite. Benny Howe, the captain. Not so much for skipper Pretorius. A couple of disappointed players and coach, because that is their season done. They can't qualify now, Team Abu Dhabi, but these guys are certainly alive. Cox has put on some terrific shows so far in this edition as we look at the batting card for Bangla Tigers. Not out 56, 23 balls only. Navishka didn't get off the mark, just faced a couple of deliveries, and Mendes just 4 balls for 8 runs. And the rest of the guys weren't required at all.
Yeah, you can't blame these guys either, because they just did not have enough runs to work with. So Fuller, Race, Mills and Noor, no blame on them this evening whatsoever. It's the Team Abu Dhabi batters who need a rocket. They are now done and dusted for Abu Dhabi T10, powered by Sat Sport News. They cannot qualify. They have been miserable.
Let's look at the match summary for match number 19. Just 66, that's all they got. They were in all sorts of trouble throughout this. They were 18 for 5, 24 for 6. Didn't get much better after that. Race was the top scorer with his 20 off 8 balls. 20 off the last over, in fact. Sam's 3 for 11. Gable 2 for 2, Howe 2 for 9 as well. Drake's got in the wickets column too, and in reply, among the Tigers were in a hurry, that's for sure, as we expected. Inside 5 overs, 67 for 1 with Cox. Absolutely magnificent to watch. Fuller picked up the only wicket to go down, and the Tigers get up by 9 wickets in the end. Right, let's have a look at what has happened to the Bangla Tigers. Yeah, that net run rate has gone up. They've gone to 5. So that's a start. Going to number 6, there's a logjam. They've got 5 teams on 6 points at the moment, 2 on 4, so they're separating themselves, the 6s and the 4s at this stage. Sampami have still only played 4. Strikers, by the way, at the top have only played 4 at this stage. But the net run rates are going to be interesting. Strikers' net run rate at 2.1. Deccan Gladiators slipped today. They're at 1.95 now. Just over 1 for the Bulls. They certainly slipped. And Morrisville Sampami are at 0.84. Correction, Strikers will be the rocket with a net run rate going up to 2.1. That's what got them to the top with those 6 points. So they're the top 5 that are going to be scrambling for the next couple of days and see what goes on. top 4, of course, qualify for the playoffs. Righto, we're going to have a quick little break. We'll be back shortly with the presentation.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Well, 2 matches all over for today, and the second one was an absolute drubbing. Team Abu Dhabi all out for 66 in 9.5 overs, room and race. The number 11 was the top run scorer with 20 not out. Sam's brilliant, Gabriel brilliant as well. In fact, all of the bowlers from the Tigers were simply superb, and the Tigers getting the job done on the back of a Jordan Cox half-century, 56 not out. Bangla Tigers winning by 9 wickets. Time for the post-match presentation. Tanvi Shah doing the honours.
Good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 19 of the Abu Dhabi T10, powered by Sat Sport News between the Bangla Tigers versus Team Abu Dhabi, live from the beautiful city of Abu Dhabi. On behalf of the tournament, I would like to express our gratitude for the continued support of the Department of Culture, Tourism, Abu Dhabi Sports Council, Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub, Emirates Cricket Board and T10 Global. Now we'd also like to thank our sponsors, Sat Sport News, Vimal, Rario, Alubon A2 and My Dubai. We'd like to welcome our presentation party, Mr. Fujel Farooqi and Ms. Komal Raut on behalf of Sat Sport News, Mr. Anil Kumar, Director of Support Services, Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub on behalf of Team Abu Dhabi, Mrs. Anam Shahid, Managing Director, ISM Mart, Group of Industries on behalf of Bangla Tigers. First up, we have the Magic Moment of the Match Award for 1,000 dirhams presented by Mrs. Anam Shahid, and the award goes to Daniel Sams to dismiss Tom Banton. Wouldn't be a T10 without some massive hits, which brings us to the Power Hit of the Match Award for 1,000 dirhams, presented by Mr. Anil Kumar, and the award goes to Jordan Cox for his 56 not out of 23 balls. Our final award for the evening is the Player of the Match Award for 1,000 dirhams, presented by Mr. Fujel Farooqi and Komal Raut, and the award once again goes to Daniel Sams. Daniel, considering T10 is really considered a format to be for the batters, but the bowlers were absolutely on fire.
Yeah, the way the pitch is playing, especially today, the bowlers just seem to dominate. So it was good to be able to set the tone for the guys today, and a good win.
3 wickets for you, 2 for Benny, 2 for Gabriel. Clearly, the whole team really rose to the occasion.
Yeah, it was an important game for us. Obviously, we needed to get the win. We need to win our next few games. And obviously, a win like this tonight's good for our net run rate. So the boys stepped up and did a really good job.
Back-to-back wins for you guys. So fair to say the momentum is now swinging in your favor a bit.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep this momentum going, and we can hopefully get to the finals and just keep going all the way.
Well, thank you for talking to us, and congratulations today.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Now I can have the captain, Benny Hull, join us for a quick chat. Benny, you must be a happy man just seeing the team's performance today.
No, it's always nice to win the toss and bowl first and restrict into a pretty good total, so for us to chase, so happy.
How rushed were you guys to get home?
Yeah, it was obviously nice. The wicket sort of helped us a bit, but the bowlers bowled well. Thought Shannon Gabriel came in and bowled an awesome spell for us, first game coming in for us, so, and Daniel Sams as well, so happy.
And 2 wickets for you too, so that was good.
That was nice. I got 2 overs in the end, but yeah, it's always nice to get a few wickets, and yeah, good to go home early.
Jordan Cox seems to be in top form, still has the highest total score for him this tournament, and again today with that spectacular performance.
I know, he's in some serious form, is Jordan, so yeah, he's playing golf every day, so maybe that helps, but no, he's playing well.
And the mood in the camp must be really positive at this point, back-to-back wins for you guys.
It is, so we have one more game tomorrow before a little break, so yeah, we've got to wake up early-ish for the afternoon game, and hopefully we get a win then.
Well, hopefully things go as planned for you guys. Congratulations. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
And that's all we have from the post-match presentation.
Not needed. Thank you very much, Tanvi Shah. All done and dusted for today, but 20, 21 and 22 tomorrow. The Bangla Tigers and the Sump Army are first up. That is 3:10 local time. And then the Deccan Gladiators and the Northern Warriors play in match number 21. And finally, it is the New York Strikers up last of all tomorrow night. Okay, it's been a great afternoon, evening here in Abu Dhabi. We thank you for your company and we wish you a very good evening.
Oh, that's out.
And let's have a celebration.
That's going to help. That's a beauty. Oh, no! She'll be out. Is out. Oh, might wait on another one. I think he has. That's nicked.
Out again. Bowling straight through.
And he's hit that beautifully. That is a fine stroke. Oh, there's a wicket. Who's going to catch this? No one.